Hi, my name is Kyle Beecham, and today I'm going to teach you about fractions in less than 5 minutes. The goal for this lesson is to not only teach you how to use fractions in school, but you should be able to use this in many real life situations. Let's get started. So, here's some basic things that you need to know about fractions. So, typically, when we're talking about fractions, we are talking about real objects. So, how we describe them is one, we have a numerator. So that tells us how many equal parts do you have of the object. And then four, we have the denominator. So, how many equal parts is the whole object divided into? If you're still having trouble understanding this, let me try to explain what an object and what a whole is. So, an object is simply a person or a thing that can be seen and touched. So, when we talk about fractions, we are mainly dealing with real objects. Let me show you another example. So, a whole is simply a single object or a group of objects. Let me make this very clear. This is one whole of a donut, meaning that this is one object. This is one half of a donut, meaning that this is now two separate objects of one whole. What you need to know is that one object is equal to one whole. So just like in the previous example, we showed you one donut, which means that is one object and one whole. Now, when we cut that or divide that donut in half, we have two halves of an object. And so, just like almost anything, when you take two halves and put them together, you have one whole. Let me show you another example that might bring this home. You have one whole pizza. So, just like before, this is one object. Now, let's say we want to eat this. Let's see how we're going to slice this up. So, typically, when the pizza arrives, you have 8 slices. Now, suppose I want to eat one of these slices because I'm hungry. Let's see what this pizza will look like next. So, I've already eaten 3 slices already. So, let's bring this home. So, we have 5 slices left. So, that's our numerator that we spoke about earlier. There are 8 slices in a whole pizza. So, that's our denominator. And so, that means that we're left with 5 out of 8 slices. So, how we say that when we're dealing with fractions is we say 5/8 of the whole pizza. So, in summary, I want you guys to put 5 things in your pocket before you leave. One, fractions are easy. Two, remember two halves or one half plus one half, that gives you one whole of an object. And three, halves can be broken down into smaller parts. And so, what I want you guys to do in your spare time is I have attached a game and an exercise that can help boost your fraction skills. And then lastly, I have a resource that you guys can use even outside of this activity. Thanks for watching, and I hope that this was helpful.